So you're given the equation in standard form, and you have to put it into slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. Then you find m, and you find b. So you're isolating y. So rearrange the whole equation so that you only have y equals on the left side. So I have 5x minus 2y minus 6 equals 0. Rearrange it to say y equals, put everything else to the other side. We have a negative 2y. That stays, negative 2y. Is the 5x a positive or negative? It's a positive, so when I remove it and bring it to the other side, what does it become? Negative. The negative 6 becomes positive 6. Divide everything by negative 2. That's how we get y equals. So I have to divide this by negative 2, and I have to divide that by negative 2. Yep. Y equals negative and negative is a positive. 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. Good. X. And then you can simplify it, a positive and a negative. You can just write minus 3. You don't have to put plus negative 3. So what's m? 2.5. Now I want you to leave it as a fraction because we're going to be graphing these. So we can leave it as 5 over 2, okay? You didn't have to simplify it. Leave it as a fraction for now because we're going to be graphing these. This is the rise and this is the run. Remember, this goes back to the other chapter. So m is equal to 5 over 2. What's b equal to? The Jenny? This is m. What's b?
Negative.
Yep.
3.
That's it. Good. B is equal to negative 3. How would you graph this? So now that we know the slope, m, look here, is 5 over 2. That means the rise is 5 and the run is 2, correct? Is the slope positive or negative? The slope is positive, so that I know the direction of my line has to be rising to the right. It has to go up and to the right. My y-intercept is negative 3. So what is a coordinate of the line? If the y-intercept, this is x, this is y, and it intercepts at negative 3. So how would I plot that? Where would I put that point? Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. Where would I put the point negative 3? Right here? Look here. Is this where it goes?
No.
Why not? It has to be the y-intercept. So the first point you're going to plot is 0, negative 3, right here. Everyone agree? That's a point on the line. It intercepts at negative 3. Remember we did this? Am I going to go up 5? So let's count 5 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then what? What's the run? 2. So am I going to go left or right? 2. Right. 1, 2. There's the next point. There's my line. We can keep going. I want you guys to draw it right now on your own. Up 4, 5, across 2, and there's another point on the line. Is that a straight line? I can go down 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I would go left or right. Left 2. You can keep extending your line because on the left side, this was a positive 3x, it becomes a negative. On the left side, this was a positive 12, it becomes a negative. And I keep this as is. I don't change anything. Now what? Divide by 4 or divide by negative 4. Divide everything by negative 4 so that I can get the y as a positive. Divide by negative 4, divide by negative 4. So y equals, leave it as a fraction. A negative and a negative becomes positive 3 over 4x. Negative and a negative becomes, what's 12 divided by 4? Raise your hand if you got this as your equation. So what's m and what's b? Yep, m is 3 over 4. So now I know my rise, and I know my run. And what's b? 3. So, can you graph this? Where do you start? 2, 3, 4, 5, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. Where do I start? If I know the y-intercept is positive 3, where do I plot my first point? Positive 3 on which axis, x or y? Right here. This is always x, and this is y. And then what do I do to draw the line? So I go up, 1, 2, 3. It's a positive, the slope is positive. I know my line's going to go up to the right. And then I go to the right across. My run is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where the next point is, and I connect the dots.